We are less than 24 hours away from the release of Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. And in today's video, for one last time, we're going to take a look at every leak we have and everything we have learned since the trailer. But like guys, if you're excited for Bubblegum Simulator Infinity, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We've been growing really fast, so I really appreciate all the support. But now with all that being said, let's jump right in. So here we are inside of Discord, and if you guys cannot tell, we're in the BGSI Scanners Discord server. The best place to find anything you need BGSI. And like always, link to that is in the description. These guys are amazing. Anyways, we're going to start from right here. This was after the trailer, a few hours after the trailer. So let's begin, shall we? So start off, there won't be any limited eggs on release. But as it does say here, there will be an Easter event if they have time. We learned a lot about the Easter event later. And Easter, as it says here, falls on April 20th this year. The game releases on April 11th. Alright, now into some actual goodies. You have infinite auto-delete slots. All you have to do is click on the pet you don't want anymore. And as we can see right here, we have the doggy being auto-deleted. Alright, now we have a lot of leaks. Starting from right here, I want to set some expectations for everyone. There's one world on launch. However, there's a lot of content within this world. Expect as much content as on Pet Catcher's release. We're committed to weekly updates for everyone. We spent a long time developing systems to make development of updates easy for us. We want updates to feel unique and fun as possible for everyone. This means content for both players who enjoy AFKing and players who want to just play. And finally, every hatchable legendary pet comes in a mythic variant. And there's a lot of rare pets in the game. And most importantly, secrets are actually secret and very rare in the game. We learn a lot about secrets later. Then we got this right here. There will be portals in the game, and master to unlock a world map for fast travel. We saw that in the trailer. Also, there will only be a couple of secrets on launch. Just because something is rare doesn't mean it's going to be a secret. They want secrets to feel meaningful. And so far we know that a mythic rainbow shock, that alone is 1 in 20 million. So imagine just how rare the secrets are going to be. Then he says right here, of course, secrets are rare. And he plans to keep the game going for as long as possible. It's not like we want the game to stop being popular, however we're committed to good, unique updates to try and achieve this. Something really nice to look forward to. Now we have this here on duping. Does BGSI have more secure ways of preventing duping? Isaac replies here with, hopefully. It will be closely monitored and we can remotely shut down trading at any time. And we will if we notice anything happening. Alright, now here we have the Gem Genie. This was in the trailer if you guys cannot tell. And Gem Genie will be located on the highest island. Alright though, another question, this one regards pay to win. On a scale of 1 to 10, how pay to win is the game? Isaac replies with 3 to 4. If you watch my previous video, you'll know that game passes are really cheap. And the only real pay to win stuff is triple hatch, fast hatch, and double luck. Now to those wondering if you can play BGSI anywhere, Isaac replies here with yes you can. So in banned countries like Australia, South Korea, Netherlands, you should be able to play BGSI anywhere. All platforms, all countries. Now regarding the boost here, Isaac says that boost will pause on leave, which is really good. So unlike Pet Catchers where your boost would just go on even after you left. There will also be 7 pet equips for free to play and 10 pet equips for pay to win players. Alright, now we have information on worlds. So I'm starting from top to bottom. Next world will be pretty unique. Each world is going to have its own mechanics and features separating it from the others. Islands will always have you returning to them. Whether to do out a quest, or to spin the wheel, or to get your bonuses from the chest, or enchant pets. Isaac says a lot of people have already put 100 hours into the game. In testing. Now just more stuff about the Easter update. It's coming soon. We'll take a look at that later. The server size for BGSI is now 12 also. Alright, now we have stuff from the trailer. This is where it starts. So we start off with this Avernus secret pet, which looks super cool. And it's the only secret pet we do actually see in the trailer. I don't know about the one from the spinny wheel or the one from the season pass. I assume those will be secrets too. Alright, now here's our first impression of egg rifts. So these egg rifts basically appear on these mini islands, and they have little luck boosts as you can see in the circle. And now we have some prizes. This is for blowing bubbles. So 20,000 bubbles you can get more storage. At 200 million bubbles you get a lucky 5 potion, you get 10 of them. At 500 million bubbles you get some pet equips. And finally at 1 billion bubbles you get a pet. It doesn't say though. There will also be 5 islands on release. You'll be able to choose your destiny at the Gem Genie. There's also random floating islands as we saw in the trailer. And on these floating islands there will be some mini chests. There's also this new storage system. This is what the digital storage does basically. You can store 1 megabyte worth of pets. And a megabyte of pets is a lot. Also as seen in the trailer we have evolved potions. Also coming from the trailer we had the mastery. Here's the world map again. Then we have hatch bounties. So hatching in tier 1 mythic gets you some mystery boxes, tier 2 mythic gets you some potions and the mystery boxes, and again the tier 3 mythic gets you more mystery boxes and an OP potion. There's also daily bounties in the game. We also got index rewards. A big thing now shown in the trailer is the infinity egg, where you can hatch every pet in the game just from the egg alone. It's really good for index. Also seen in the trailer, limited pets will have the title of exclusive pets instead of their chances. So you can see the Dwaddle is an exclusive pet, that's the Roblox pet. Alright, now we got the golden eggs item. I think this is like the golden egg pity luck thing, but do correct me if I'm wrong. And to those who still have not seen the trailer, this is how the inventory will look. So you got your pet equips at the top, you got pets at the bottom, and probably stats on the side. Also says here that all potions have been rebranded. And here's the menu for making shiny pets right here. So over here it says, shiny pets have a 50% stat boost and an extra enchant slot. Levels and enchants are lost when a pet is used to make a shiny. So if you have enchants on a pet, let's just say this emerald golem right here, this random emerald golem, then whatever is on that will go away if you want to make the shiny. Anyways, here's the progress bar. And like Isaac said, there will be 5 islands on release. We got the floating island, outer space, I think this is like the Twilight, the void, and the gem genie's island. There's also this coin gem multiplier too. I think this will have something to do with the pets. Maybe there'll be something where if you're on another island, this can go up too. But also there's a cap to gems. So the cap to gems, as you guys can see, is only 10 million. So you can't get too many gems in a new game. Sort of like Pet Sim. Also here's the void chest. We don't get to see much of it in the trailer, but just the base of it. Also here are the race prices right here. If you finish the race, you get some gems. A lot actually. If you finish within a certain time, you can get potions too. I think these would be the evolved potions, if I'm not mistaken. But also the black market returns. And you unlock this alongside the world map at level 9 mastery for 15,000 gems. Also the best egg on release will be the rainbow egg, as you guys can see right here. It's at the bottom of the index. Speaking of index, there will be 63 pets to discover. There's also a shiny index, and even a mythic index. Alright, though, here's all the buttons on the UI right here. We got playtime, mastery, map, codes, settings, trading, quest, and daily. Now we got the leaderboard right here. This is just the top hatchers leaderboard, and yeah, it's just a leaderboard. Best players go on the leaderboard. Also in the trailer, there will be fast travel. You can use it to teleport to unlock areas faster. Then we have the 0.1% on the spinning wheel, which could probably be a secret pet. We don't know just yet. Now here we got some information from the lawman. By calculating the leaderboard hatches, we can assume as a free-to-play, you can hatch 100k to 120k eggs per day, and 160k to 180k as a pay-to-win player. This is every day you play the game. There's also this last hatch feature, as we saw with the infinity egg. So you get to see everything you hatch right here. Also, this here is the spin wheel pet. It was this thing that was leaked a while ago. So that's really cool. Also, if you have not noticed in the trailer, there's this potion shrine, which is on the Gem Genie's island. As it says here, you can craft powerful potions. That's all we really know about that for now. Also, unlike BGS, shinies have a 1.5x stat multiplier instead of 2x. Also, we know that Isaac has the extra equips game pass. Here's the design of the bubble UI if you have the Infinity Game Pass. Also, the index pet is called the Trio Cube, so this would be for the overworld. Alright, now here we got the mythic flying pig. This here is 1 in 100,000, and its base stats consist of 516 bubbles, a 691 coin multiplier, and a 7x gem multiplier, as seen in trading. Also, the infinity egg will cost you 750,000 coins, again as seen in the trailer. There's also these mysterious drops around the map, like we've seen this mystery box right here. We don't really know what it is. It might be something, but still we don't know. Also, we got the golden egg boost here, which could increase the chance of you hatching a shiny pet with the more you hatch. Also, something to know, every 200 likes, the game gives the player +2 mystery boxes. And here are the current masteries that we've seen in the trailer so far: buffs, pets, and shops. Also, more to know, 190 pets will be on release. This includes stuff like shinies, mythics, all that. Quests will be a thing. Season eggs like Mining Sim 2. Small islands on the way to bigger islands with rewards. Chests have loot pools. Masteries are buffs, pets, and shops. Shops as in merchants, or shops as in trading plaza shops possibly. Islands will appear with a multiplied luck as seen in the trailer. 5x luck could be the regular amount. It could go higher, but we don't know that just yet. It basically sums up everything you've seen up here so far. When making a pet shiny, hatches at the front of your screen. The mystery boxes have loot pools too, which we'll take a look at later. Eggs at release are the Season 1 egg, Common egg, Spotted egg, Ice Shard egg, Spiky egg, Lunar egg, Void egg, Hell egg, Nightmare egg, and Rainbow egg. We also have new potions, the order of potions, fast travel, black markets, pet mastery allows you to travel, special legendary and secret animations, hatching bounties, enchanting pets, which are lost when you make them shiny. Super Hexarium is returning on release. It could be the Mythic Hexarium for all we know. And it's the pet you hatches on the side of the screen. Also, here's the discover message, which appears when you discover a new island. And as you can see here on the outer space island, we got a merchant, the gum store, and what looks like Doggy Jump. So Doggy Jump might be coming back. Lucky eggs last for a limited amount of time. There's a merchant at the Gem Genie. There's also 2 new runes. I'm thinking that's going to be for enchants. There's also a hatching zone. Again, those 190 pets on release. And since here the rune allows you to reroll the quest. So this could be a retextured reroll orb we saw in leaks earlier. There's also this VIP area. There's some of the possible icons for mastery. They look really cool, but that's not confirmed yet. In the meantime though, there is pet sorting. So as you can see here, we can sort on power. As you can see here, we got the Mythic Demonic Hydra, Mythic Rainbow Shock, and that Mythic Hexarium, which looks a lot like that Super Hexarium. Also forgot to react to that W trailer. And to those concerned about performance, myself included, the game is smoother than the trailer. My GPU is dying, so I tried my best to get as good clips as I could. Isaac says right there. Here's all the loot we got from mystery boxes, where every box is a surprise, and they're not affected by luck. We can see we got coins, we got gems, this potion, which we can get 8 of, and some other stuff here we don't know just yet. There's a bit more of the item inventory too. We got mystery boxes, of course, the reroll orb, golden orb, power orb, golden key, and royal key. Also, pets will have their chances above the pet itself. So as you can see for the Rainbow Shock, it's going to be 1/200,000. I'm thinking this is the rarest non-secret pet in the game, but it also says here you can scale your UI. Isaac's UI has changed in scale multiple times. And there's new stuff coming in as we speak right now. We're going to get to that later. There's also a chewing bar. And then right here we got the secret hatch animation. So this confirms there will be a secret pet in that nightmare egg. There is Game Pass gifting on release. Also, the keys and orbs are extremely easy to obtain free to play. There's also rips on released. So I'm thinking it's the lucky eggs we've seen earlier. So these things really. Alright, now we got evolved potions. We're just going to speedrun through this. We got royal chest, the friends boost. Islands will have coins that you can collect, just like OG BGS. There's also a gem too. Also, we have here our secret egg info. The nightmare egg will have the overlord, the hell egg will have the Avernus, the season 1 egg we don't know just yet. Also, the lucky evolved potion is insane in stats. Hatching eggs is 400% luckier, and it lasts for 20 minutes. You can also hatch eggs faster with this evolved speed potion, where hatching eggs is 100% faster. Now we got some stuff about coins. So coins here are used to purchase new gum, eggs, and unlock worlds. Also, we know that the Infernal Egg will be on release next to the leaderboard. We also know that pet teams will be on release. Then we got something about luck here, you guys can just pause to read that. But now we got stuff in the season 1 egg. And we got a multitude of pets, we got 4 of them. So we got a 90%, a 10%, 0.5%, and we got a 0.01%. I'm thinking that's going to be the secret. Here's a better look we have at that 10% pet. You got something about the Sunburst pet right here, but the description just being mystery. So it could most likely be a limited pet, or we could obtain it some other way. Also, here's the Mythic Evolved Potion. Hatch pets have a 250% mythic chance. Also, as of April 5th, the private server price is not confirmed yet. We'll probably have to scroll down a little bit. There will be trading on release, probably, but there aren't really any plans for currency trading. But also, this is regarding the Rumble Studios YouTube. Dreams will be coming back. And we know that mastery upgrades will allow you to move faster. And we can see this up here. Then we got the Lunar Serpent stats for Mythic. And the Mythic version of this is 1 in 400,000. So it does 271 bubbles, has a 236x coin multiplier, and a 2.4x gem multiplier. Also, some mythics might not have a gem multi, and we can see that right here with the mythical Emerald Golem. The rips could also be in the presence too, as we see right here. And now we got what could be a shiny Hexarium. It says here it's going to be 1 in 4 million. I'm thinking it's definitely the shiny version though. Also, here's the Gem Genie loadout. We got lots to look at from here. We got the Rainbow Egg. That's the Gem Genie right here in the center. Over here we got that potions upgrade thing. We got some chests. And then we got the Rainbow Egg. So the Rainbow Egg will be on the Gem Genie island. Also, we have some cost of eggs. The Rainbow Egg will cost 1.5 million coins. The Lunar Egg costs 175k coins, I think. This Hell Egg right here costs 300,000 coins. And then again, here's that mystery box that randomly drops around the map. There's also rewards for unlocking pets. Level capped is most likely to be level 25. Also, we got some new pets to look at too, like the Neon Elemental, some unicorns, that mythic rainbow shock, a green hydra, and I think this is a season pass thing. But now here we have spin wheel tickets. This will be the price of the spin wheel tickets here. One spin wheel ticket will cost 19 Robux, 5 of them will cost 95, and 30 of them will cost 379 Robux. Also, this spinning thing right here might be the enchanting area, so that's located on the Void Island. Also, we've learned that egg info will be a mastery, but we also got a better price of the eggs here, so the lunar egg costs 100k, and of course that infinity egg costs 750k. But here's some more prizes. If you blow 20 billion bubbles, you get more storage. If you blow 40 billion bubbles, you get 4 of these infinity elixirs. And if you blow 100 billion bubbles, you get this mysterious pet here. I'm thinking that's going to be a secret. We don't know just yet. We also know that mystery boxes can spawn on clouds. We also have keys. We also have this enlightened kitty here, which will be a rare pet. As you can see from the season 1 egg, 1 in 45 chances. And for the pet stat, it can blow 38 bubbles, and it has a 22x coin multiplier. And here's that mystery box again, right near the double gem sign. Also, you need to hatch pets before unlocking the index. Also, here's that nightmare egg again. And yep, these guys were right about the release date, April 11th, 2025, 4 PM EST. We've also learned that mythic pets will not have mythical variants, so no gambling involved with that. Also, a bit more about the secret pets. Tom here says he's seen one secret pet in Beach's side, and it's insanely rare. And he says, I'm not sure how people are going to get these. Also, here's that Game Pass drop from a couple of days ago. The sale is still going on, by the way, so if you want to get the Game Passes while they're cheap, now's the best time to do so. They're 10% off. And the total price for all the Game Passes will be 3,304 Robux. This is during the 10% sale. Also, if you have not noticed, there's an event. This event being tile release contains the event countdown. So for Zan here, the release is 10 PM, which is like British Standard Time, I believe. There's also a new FAQ channel in the Rumble Studios Discord. But now for Easter, the egg hunt is confirmed. Isaac says right here he's aiming for an all-out egg hunt. There's also some other information right here you guys can pause to read. But moving on, the Infinity Pass goes on forever. Now you might be wondering, what is the Infinity Pass? That is basically the Bubble Pass, which includes all those Season 1 eggs and everything. But please correct me if I'm wrong. Also, the Infinity Storage is technically not infinite, but virtually infinite. Also, Isaac says here it's around 400 Robux to skip the entire pass, but it's definitely not needed. And the pass can be completed in a couple of days if you hard grind. Also, more information about the Season Pass, we got the regular pass, like in the original game. But after you complete it for a first time, that's when it turns into the Infinity Pass. So really cool. Isaac says here that he tried to make every game pass really useful. If you haven't seen, make sure to check out my previous video where I talk about game passes a little bit. But he says here extra equips are better than double gems. Also, pets will be shown in percentage. And private servers will only cost you 99 Robux. So really cheap. But also badges are up now. We'll take a look at the badges a little bit later. But to those who don't know what's going to happen to BGS and also pet catchers, those are going to have those cleanup updates, which just means the events are going to get removed. So no BGS Christmas 2021 and no Pet Catchers Halloween. There will also be no pity luck in the game. And you also learn that rifts provide more luck. You can just pause to read all this right here. Also, the merchant will come in an update. And there's also 2 merchants in the game currently. And as it says here that any egg with a legendary can spawn in a rift. And the multiplier can range from 5, 10, or even 25. And there's also a secret egg somewhere. We don't know what that is just yet. We might have to go find it. It might be like some scavenger hunt or something, but we don't know until release. Also, here's that mythical rainbow shock, which looks insanely awesome. And that's just 1 in 20 million. Also, more information on rifts. A new rift spawns every 2 minutes or so and lasts for 10 minutes. And here we have stuff about that Brum merchant and more stuff about rifts too. Also, we got some info regarding exclusive pets. They'll be here for a limited time. They aren't limited stock, and they can be purchased from an egg. Also, free-to-play storage is 1,000 slots maxed out. You could have about 100 billion pets in your inventory. This is with digital storage. We also know there will be weekly updates. There will also be black market rewards. Codes might not expire, and just a bunch of other stuff too. The Infinity Egg might be the most OP egg of them all. Also, it's said here that coins will be much more grindy than in BGS 1. Silently says here that running around with a coin evolved potion for half an hour gets you a really good amount. But coins are much more of a grind than what I remember from the last handful of BGS updates. Also, recently badges have been uploaded, so let's go ahead and check those out. We got Welcome, 500 bubbles, 2,500 bubbles, 25k bubbles, another badge for 100k bubbles, 500k, 1 million, 10 million, 100 million, 1 billion, and finally 5 billion. And then for eggs, we got one for 100 eggs, 1,000 eggs, 10,000 eggs, 100,000 eggs, and of course 1 million eggs. There's also a new place called Teleporter added into Bubblegum. We don't know what it is just yet, but pet catchers also had a teleporter place, which is basically for the auto reconnect feature. Also a little bit about the Avernus. This I only just chose Avernus because it sounds cool. Also there will be some rare rifts. You'll be able to find them in the Watcher Discord server. More stuff about the rifters is that they will be quite rare, and they really want secret to mean something. Gifting game passes again will be a feature on release. The Overlord is confirmed. Secrets are above 1 in a million, so again really rare. And here's how you can get the maximum luck. You need the Lucky Game Pass, Lucky Evolved Potion, and the Mastery Gift with another 2.5x luck. So you can get 25x luck pay to win, and 12.5x luck as a free to play. So really good stuff. Also 0% rare and 0% epic pets won't be much of an issue. See, we won't have to worry about that. Also the Bra pet might return to Bubblegum, but still no sign of a round pet. Also the Easter update is 1 week after release. Also I'll leave this countdown link in the description below. That was also made by the Bubblegum scanners. Also, you won't be able to blow bubbles while hatching, so that's why I put Infinity Gum as low as I did in that previous video. Also, the Infinity Egg will cost half of the most expensive egg you've got unlocked. This is as said by a tester here. This guy was on top of the tester leaderboard. Also, clans are confirmed, and we got this thing here. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a pet. This was just leaked, by the way. And to end it off, the visits count went up, so it now sits at 15 visits. But yeah, other than that, that's all we have for today. Like I said before, Bubblegum Similar Infinity will release April 11th, which is tomorrow, at 4 PM Eastern Standard Time. You can just translate that to your time zone. But like always, if you're excited, let me know in the comments below. But as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.